Hello everyone, this is the Pisces Tarot and I'm here to do a reading for the water signs. I'm going to start with the water signs, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. I hope that you're doing well wherever you find yourself listening to this video and that you are well into moving into new projects as the year continues. Oops. I'm going to do the Celtic cross and I'm going to have the Moonology oracles for an overall messages. So we are going to begin with Pisces and let's see what messages come here for Pisces. So let's clean our mind. Let's connect one way, whether it's through a share, like, a subscribe, or simply just send your energy my way so that I can pick up on it for all of you, Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. And I'm going to try to load this video today. Sometimes it takes a while, sometimes 2 to 3 hours just to load a video. So one video. So I'm going to just sit here and baby it until it gets loaded for you. Thank you so very much for watching. Thank you for liking, subscribing, and thank you for coming back to my channel. I truly appreciate it. I'm going to let you know beforehand, if you hear noise in the background, it's just my daughter is over there cleaning, doing something in the house. So just ignore that and just let's stay connected here with the reading. So let's begin. Angels of our universe, guardians of our souls, bring to me enlightenment, clarity, wisdom, and intuition to offer you messages of comfort, love, healing, and prosperity to the sign of Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. Let's start with Pisces. What a Pisces needs to know, Spirit. What a Pisces needs to know. Speak loud and clear to this card. The Hangman, the Wheel of Fortune. Oh, interesting. The Tower, the Four of Wands, the Seven of Cups. Let's see what else comes here. Palace of Swords. Interesting. A lot of clarity already see in this reading. The Seven of Swords, the Fool. Oh, two of them came out. The Hermit and the Three of Cups is crowning this reading. And let's see the Queen of Swords. Put in additional cards here. The Eight of Strength. And this is the Nine of Cups. And one more here. This is the Knight of Wands. And let me see what the Moonology card. These are the Tarot of Dream by Karen Machete. I know I pronounced it probably wrong and I do apologize if I did. So the overall message, the energy is gaining momentum, Pisces. So let's see here what I can pick up on this spread here. The Wheel of Fortune, the Hangman. I feel that you took some time to plan some future endeavors. You took some time to plan it. Now you have gained some perspective. You know what you actually would like to do. Not quite yet how, but what would you like to do? Despite the failures in the past, despite that you might have already started something to do with this and it didn't quite progress the way you expected. I feel that you are just going to have like a spark of a message or something, like an idea. It's just kind of gonna come to you out of nowhere with this Tower, and it's going to sort of help you, guide you to where you need to go. You are going to need to take notes, because some of this I feel that it's going to come to you through a dream. You are not going to quite see it, but it is going to give you the idea of how to proceed or handle a situation. Some of you, I feel this has to do with the home. Others of you, I feel this has to do with something that may have to do with it's a major decision. I feel it's a major decision. Could be for career altogether, but in the past things were working well. And I feel that now there's more choices. There's more choices for you to either move on, to grow, or to do something differently. And you're wondering, should you take those choices? And the answer is yes. The universe is telling you yes. The answer is yes, because you're going to be able to apply your intellect, your skills, your knowledge into what you are actually seeking. This decision that you are trying to make, it's not something that you want to take lightly. You are actually taking some time. You've actually put in a lot of thought. Some of you have actually talked to friends and family about it. Should I go here? Should I move? should I change job? But this one hope for this, but this one is closer to this one, has this benefit, but this one doesn't. But it's almost like eventually something is going to just change the situation, or a sparking idea is going to come to you that is going to make you realize which one of those decisions you need to take is best for you. Now, others of you that don't resonate with that part of the reading, just know that something that you might have been hoping to move forward. Let's say you were trying to save a certain amount, buy something, do something significant, and things sort of were very slowly. They were moving, but it was very slowly. Things actually are going to, the blockage that was causing the delay, or things used to move so ever slowly. Now that is all out of the blue is going to be changed. It could be that maybe a boss or someone that it's there that was not giving you that promotion, or whoever was the decision maker was not coming through. Others of you, I feel this has to do with legal papers, paperwork, legal paper, but something is going to change. It's almost like somebody's going to say, you know, this has been dragging for so long. Let's just go ahead and find another alternative. And it's just like you get a phone call out of the blue. Hey, listen, we decided we're going to do this instead of that. And then you're going to realize, wow, finally, this may have to do with the home. It may have to do with the home. And you are going to have a choice of maybe picking one location versus the other one size versus the other one. Whatever it is, I just feel there is a measurement in some way, shape, or form in there. But it is going to actually give you the opportunity to leave stagnation, leave the hanging man energy where you feel that, wow, I'm doing what I can, but yet I don't see the result. It is going to sort of move, but it's going to be all of a sudden. So you need to know that you are going to indeed move forward. You need to know that the obstacles that are delaying whatever it is that you are trying to do or accomplish will be removed. You need to know that the person, the individual that perhaps was not deciding quite whether they wanted to either move with you, proceed with you, all of a sudden is going to have a change of heart. Something is going to change, but this is going to be as a result of it's almost as a result of maybe taking some time apart, thinking, clearing their mind. Somebody's even going to go to like a church and sit there for a while and think and pray. And it's almost like after that, the idea is going to come to them. But there's going to be a moment of solitude. That's what I'm trying to say. There will be a moment of solitude where it's going to allow somebody else to have a clear mind, a clear thinking. And that individual then in terms is going to have a better way to make this decision, of a more clear way to make this decision. Now, just you may be fearful of things not progressing, not going the way you wanted to, or another delay, another document, another situation where things will not move the way you expected, or we have to wait and see kind of situation. There's a lot of fear in that. So you are going to need to, you're just going to have to proceed with what you got, with what you're feeling, with what your intuition. The Fool here, the Fool is, when we follow the Fool's journey, we don't know exactly where we're going. We just follow the Fool's journey. We look around and we say, well, there's nothing here. Maybe I need to go this way. What should I do? But then the Hermit is here to also be part of your journey. Part of your journey where you need to begin taking the steps. The Hermit is going to allow you in this part of the reading is to almost make the decision. The decision is almost like you need to be the one that makes the decision. If you are waiting or expecting for somebody else to make the decision, it's just not going to happen that way. So the decision is going to have to be made by you. Someone is going back and forth with something. I'm not sure why this is coming very strongly for you, but someone is going back and forth with something. So I'm going to tell you that there will be people that are going to come into your energy that are also going to offer some support, even though they're not coming and saying, oh, let me help you. But they will be offering the support in a different way. They will be offering the support in the sense of, well, let me tell you where you can check on this. oh, I go pick up the mail for you and bring it to you so that you can look, or I go get that paper for you because I drive by it, and if you need to know this, I grab it for you. It's almost like the little support there. They may be carrying a couch, who knows, but the support is just going to be the little details. It's going to be in the detail, but it will be after you let people know what path you're actually seeking, what path you're pursuing, what direction you're going. I'm going to be moving to this side of the neighborhood. I'm going to be doing. So that's when you're going to begin seeing that support, because then people now are going to know what direction you're taking. So you are going to feel that if you are not motivated to pursue something, you are going to realize the motivation is going to come in because the people around you are going to get excited for you. And in terms that excitement is going to kind of rub into you, and it's going to make you seek or find the answers to it, to what you need to do. Now let's see what other part. That part came in is almost as if someone needed to hear that for some odd reason. I never understand sometimes, but it did. Now, keep something in mind. You might be thinking, I don't have a lot of experience when it comes to a job, or a lot of experience doing something, but you are going to almost seem as if you're going to realize, you know what, let me just give it a try. If I don't do well, I know now I need to change something. But it's going to be that moment where you're going to realize, well, I need to just kind of give it a go and see where that leads me to. And you are going to then develop a plan of some sort, or it's almost like inquire, begin making the phone calls, realizing, well, I'm going to be doing some research in the internet. Let me see about this gig or this job. And then you're going to pick up the phone. But when you talk to the person that is in charge or making decision, it's almost like you're going to sound very knowledgeable about the job or the product, that's actually what is going to catch their attention. The fact that you took a time to get to know the product, the service, or the industry, and they are going to feel very enthusiastic to give you an opportunity to come in for an interview, or to, come on, we're still hiring, come on. But then in the background, in the back of your head that you don't have actually all the qualifications in there. But the moment that you took the time to know even how much the company makes a year in profit, or the details of how it started, the material, how it's used, how it's shipped from one place to another, that is going to impress the other individual that may be sitting in front of you, offering or ready to offer an opportunity based on what is going to be said. You are going to need to build a bit of confidence, and the confidence is going to be by you practicing. So if you are expected to perhaps go for, like I say, an interview or a school, or you need to talk to someone about something that is business related, that is going to help you elevate to the next chapter of your life, take the moment to practice in front of the mirror. If you have family members, just practice talking and do it with confidence. The topics that you want to bring forth to this individual, let's say, if you are trying to sell yourself but you don't have the experience, the motivation, then have some more adjectives, or how you're going to eloquently express to them or tell them that you are actually someone very talented, that you are love to learn, that you are excited for this opportunity, even for that. But apply it to your situation. You are going to need to practice, take your time. If you have anxiety of some sort, walking back and forth, biting your nails or doing that, you are going to need to do something at that moment that you can bring confidence in and feel confident, so that you are not doing that while you are being interviewed, or you are talking to the decision-making person for anything and everything. But that is actually going to be the ticket to your success. Practicing what you are trying to do, mastering what you are trying. And I know that you may feel like, well, I don't know, maybe they just need this, maybe I need to have the credentials, maybe I need to have the paperwork or whatever. But actually, will be something about your the way you conduct yourself, your charm, your smiling, shaking hands, that is actually going to cause this person to take a moment to think and say, you know what? I think I found the person I want to. This person may not have all of this, but we can teach them. We can teach this individual because they have everything else that can be taught. They are enthusiastic, energetic, they are very charismatic, and they are very eager to learn. And so because of that, the opportunity is going to become available for you. So you need to keep that in mind. I'm not sure why this reading just went that way. Let me see what else I can pick up for some other people that doesn't resonate. But I feel very strongly that if you are conducting, and it doesn't have to be a major business transaction, a bank, a real estate, or any, whatever you are conducting, negotiating, or trying to open an opportunity for yourself with this, for one here, opening that door, trying to open an opportunity for yourself at any level, you are going to need to take the time to know about the business, the industry, prepare, even dress for success. Someone is going to need to pick something that makes them stand out from everyone else. Somehow I feel that if you are going for the job, that you are thinking maybe something just to get you started, I feel you're going to actually be offered the next level. Like, well, we need somebody to oversee this, a supervisor or something like that. And because you are going to exuberate that energy of someone that can be in charge, that's, like I said, knowledgeable about the product. So take time to get to know the product that you are trying to, or the company that you are trying to interview for. Now, let me move on to see what else I can pick up here from the reading. Let me throw another card in here for others, Pisces, that don't quite. I feel this is in the near future. Now, Pisces, you are going to need to confront that part of you that it's still not quite the way you want to. If you are someone that has a bit of a fear of taking action on things, and I feel there is strongly that not taking action on things, you're thinking about it, procrastinating, you are going to need to make some changes to that. And these changes are only going to come through by you confronting that part of you, by you setting aside what exactly is holding you up. Is it procrastination? Is it something that you are doing? Some actions that you take, something is not, it's not letting you move forward. And I feel a part of this is you needing to see that either people, things, or a place, it's not good for you anymore. It is not good for you anymore because you are in a different journey. The food has taken you to a different journey. The food now is taking you for you to take sometimes to go within and find a new perspective in life, find a more harmonious way of living and changing your circumstances. You need to know that it's very crucial that you identify exactly what it is that causes you sometimes not to take action on your plans, your goals, or your ideas. That no idea is bad. You just need to put some action, and then as you go, you need to fix the things that are not going to work. The little things that are not going to work within that idea. Fix them as you go and grow as you go. Now, there will be a need for you to, I feel there will be a need for you to also delegate some things to other members of your family or people, or not take on the task of the organization or the job. Or for you, it seems like there needs to be other people. They're waiting. They are sort of waiting for you to say, well, no, I need to, you go ahead and do that and I do this. Someone is taking all the work, like, oh, I do this and I do that. And it's overwhelming one individual. So there's other people there. So it is maybe time for one person to do this, another, because there is another plan for you. There is another journey for you to take. And you need to not to be so stressed out about it or have a lot of anxiety about things. You need to go ahead and work your plan. Your plan is to be work. Your plan is to be first be worked in your mind. Realize what's holding you or causing you not to move forward, procrastinate in something. And then once you identify that, then come up with What's the opposite of that? Let's say I want to do the laundry, but I don't feel like, because I'm watching TV. But then set yourself a time. Well, I'm only going to watch TV from here to there, or I'm only going to watch this show. And after I watch this show, then I get up to do the laundry, or I'm going to put the laundry in before I watch the show. You're going to have to come up with things of yourself to help yourself to what's causing the toxicity and what's the opposite of that you want to accomplish. And work something out, keep yourself motivated, because something is not quite letting you. I feel like it takes you one way and then pulls you in the next. But face that fear, because there is positive cards around here. All of these cards are actually very, very positive in guiding you to where you need to go. But something is going to bring clear awareness, a clear perspective is ahead, where you're going to realize exactly how to take action in a matter that you need to take action. If you were clouded, confused in the past, that will not be. If you were not taking movement, that is not going to be the case anymore. You will be taking forward movement to help yourself and your situation. So I'm going to leave it here, and I'm going to move to the sign of Scorpio. I hope that you like this part of the reading here, Pisces, and I will then do it again, because I feel this message was very specific to someone, but also to those of you that are procrastinating, feeling confident about what you are about to do or what you will be doing, having difficulty with decision making at this moment, something to that effect. So take care, sign of Pisces. Okay, Scorpio, you are next. And let's see what you need to know right now. Let's pick up an oracle card here, and we're going to do the Celtic cross. Don't let pride get in your way. The energy of Leo. Don't get pride get in your way, Scorpio. Let's see. The Ace of Wands, the Queen of Coins. And then we have the Two of Cups. The Two of Swords, the Three of Swords, the Past, the World, and the near future. Wonderful. The Five of Wands, the Ace of Swords, the Ten of Swords, the Eight of Swords, and let's see, down here, Knight of Coins, Page of Cups, Two of Wands, and the Strength, energy of Leo. So let's see here, Scorpio. The Ace of Wands, the Queen of Coins. I feel someone is starting like a new job. It's almost like this job is actually what you wanted, what you hope, because it's got very good things. I mean, this new opportunity, this new job that you're starting, it has the money is going to be good, or the benefits, or the work environment, but there is something very abundant, very solid when it comes to this new job or new abundance opportunity. I'm going to just call it that. There is going to be the opportunity here for you where you're going to be able to show and showcase your expertise, or stand in the light. You will be the one that people are going to be looking up, seeing, because you are now some sort of like in a leadership position of some sort. Your status has changed. Your status as a person, as a skillful employee, as a professional, I feel, has changed, where you are now more abundance when it comes to that. You need to know that the person in your mind, the person that loves you, the people that are around you that are love interest is there. This person is not going anywhere. They are invested in you in more ways than one. They are going to stay with you and continue growing and working with you. Someone here, it's very committed to another person. Now, a lot of things you are going to be deciding here in this new job, because now you are doing something different, and it's going to be just minute decisions to where to put this, how to do that. And it feels like in the next few months, your skills are going to be put to the test. Not only your skills, but you're also going to be learning, you're going to be leading. So you're going to be learning and leading, and a little bit of it. So there is no need for any insecurity. Someone is feeling that insecure, maybe because if you started something, you might have not done something correctly the way it should have been done. And I feel someone is kind of talking to themselves like, God, I should have done this. But just know that that was just part of this learning process, this new thing that you are doing. But you are going to actually be successful at it. You will be learning every skill that is needed for you to become an expert at your craft. You are going to be someone that can, in this new venture, you are going to be someone that when it's time to be a leader, make a decision, you are going to have a very, very solid head, very clear mind. When it's time to show empathy, when it's time to be part of the team, it's almost like you can change the way you do everything. Pardon me, I'm sorry, Scorpio. The way you're doing, whatever the situation it's needed, you are able to change and manipulate or adjust. Whew, that's what I was trying to say, adjust. But now, you also need to know that when someone is coming to you that have done whatever you needed to, or you're doing longer than you, and give you or teach you something or show you something, don't let pride stand in your way. Have a notebook, take notes, and make sure you thank everyone for everything that they're teaching you. Being in a posture of gratitude is going to make the other people around you be more receptive to teach you or to show you. Be kind. And then also, I don't know why, but when you are able to show your kindness and your appreciation with gestures, maybe bring a candy bowl and put it in the break room, or chocolates or something, like, thank you so much, everybody, for helping me today. Thank you so much. I can't wait to be as good as you are, and just kind of praise the people around you for the wisdom and the knowledge they're sharing with you. It will be important that you show that, because it's going to glue you. I don't know why, but it's going to glue you to your career, to your niche, to your skill even more. And it's going to make these people, because you are elevating and you're making them feel like they are important, like they're going to be wanting to, oh yeah, let me show you this other thing, and let me show you this other thing. But in reality, what they don't know is that you are over here absorbing like a sponge, absorbing all of this knowledge, this wisdom, these tips, until you become the master, where it's exactly where you're heading, where you will be the one ruling the world, your world, where you will be the one in command. At some point in time in the future, you will be that master. It is going to take some time though, but you will be the master. If you are someone that you are learning a lot about social media, you are going to need to also create some type of team or group. This group that is teaching you or showing you or you're learning from, complement them. It will be a need for a lot of compliment to other people that are teaching you, showing you their masters in your field. Compliment them and thank them in a way. Elevate them, because they are going to be more receptive to show you and teach you things, because you will become the master. You're moving into where you will be the master. You need to know that where you are heading, it will be a leadership position, a stable leadership position. And where you are moving, this is like a full financial or abundance journey for you, because you're moving from the full, moving in all aspects, where you are going to eventually be the one that has the skills, the mastery, in charge, in command. But then on that, the Queen of Coins, you know what? There's no gender on tarot, but you know what I'm trying to say. So it's going to be built in the gratitude that you show others. So keep that in mind and let that pride out of your way. Be a student. Your mind should be that of a student. You also need to have the mind of a student if you are out and about life, whether it's a simple job that you do, because it's going to also elevate you, or just about life in the coffee shop, everywhere. Whatever it is that you are showing gratitude and thanking for all the tips and the learning and the wisdom, it is going to be what is going to, it's almost like a chain. You put in a chain in it until you made the long chain the way you want it to. And that's going to bring you to where the world is going to be your oyster, literally. So just keep that in mind. There will be a moment in your next few weeks where you are going to need to ask others for help, either performing a task, doing a task, or just simply you need help because you are a little short. You're just starting this and you don't have enough gas money, or you need help. There will be a need for you to ask somebody for help. I feel someone is reluctant to it because now you find yourself where you are feeling a lot of pride on you, and you're feeling that this is something you should know, that this is something that you should have known from the beginning, maybe from when you first started, and you have sort of forgotten a method, a key teaching that it should be in the back of your head, and you need to perform it, and it's going to be a need for you to kind of ask someone. It's like, please forgive me, I forgot about this. How is it that we do this again? Or some way along those lines. But then this person also needs to be thanked, and then you will need to go back to review. Someone is going to need to go back to the beginning in order to continue to move forward. And when I say back to the beginning, you are going to need to review material, notes. If you will have a job, go back to how the skill was taught to you. If you have an idea for a business, you are going to need to go back and reconnect with the reason why you wanted to start this in the first place. Yeah, if why you wanted to start it in the first place. I feel this may have to do with, I don't know why I feel a family or something, or a pet or something, but that's for maybe one or two of you there. But you're going to need to reconnect, because if you are doing a lot, and I feel someone here is getting ready to put a lot of physical effort or time and energy into something, and it's almost like you're just going about the dates but not quite remembering why you started in the first place. So if you have a job and you are working on long hours, accepting overtime because you thought that if you accept the overtime you can save so much money to buy a couch. I'm always using the couch example. I don't know why. Maybe because I need to buy a couch. But anyway, you go back to how is it that you were planning to do it? You were planning to put it in this account to save it, or this account, and what time were you planning to do it? Because now I feel that you've gone through the day, take the money and spend it on something else, and here goes 3 or 4 years later too, and you still don't have that couch. But that's an example, Scorpion. I never have really decent examples. I apologize. But that's what I'm trying to say. Whatever you are putting a lot of time and effort because it was something that you began, reconnect with the original reason why you started it. Reconnect with the original reason why you felt you needed to begin this food journey. Some of you, if you are maybe in school or doing some kind of formal education, you may need to have a moment where you need to go back and review the material from the beginning. I feel you are going to be in the future confronting a major test, and maybe a thesis or something that is going to put you above everybody else. But you're going to need to review the beginning and begin setting a set time every day to go back to the first semester and read this for 5 minutes, read the other, but keep it fresh. Something needs to be kept fresh. This has something with the skill. This has something to do with what your soul wanted to do in the first place. Why did you want it to do this in the first place? So you are the only one that can think of why. And keep connected to that. That will keep you grounded, that will keep you focused, and that will keep you from going in different directions, taking a lot of different tasks, spending a lot of different energies in every direction, and not the path that you are seeking. Hopes and ideas. This Ten of Swords is bringing us to the end. It's almost like, see, this is connecting me still to the original idea, but what were you hoping to do? Someone has diverted a bit, just a little bit, from their path. Someone has diverted. If you were in a connection, it seems like you're feeling as if it's no quite going to win. I feel this has more to do with job and something that it's not a person. Let me just put it that way. Something to that effect. Not so much of a person. I feel that you are in your mind. Someone, it's not quite looking at things the way they need to. It is time for you to take a moment and reassess as the why. Why is this happening? Why am I going that way? Why am I doing this? The why in here for you is crucial, because you have mentally have attracted quite a bit of a confusion and stress, and it will be a need to reconnect. You are going to be able to do that. Just you need to take a moment. If you are sort of working, going, and there will be a need for you to have a day or two to relax and take that moment to think. I tell you, you may have to get up early in the morning, maybe lunch break, or just driving. No radio, just quiet. It's almost like it needs to be a quiet moment of quietness where you are connecting to meditation, could be reconnecting back to the why. What is keeping you trapped, stressed out right now, and a bit confused, or just kind of going up and down, it is going to be clear up. It's almost like it's going to be lifted once you realize, you know what, I'm doing this, but this is not what I wanted to do this in the first place. This was it. And then you're going to realize that you need to turn the course and go back to the beginning as to what you needed to do. And you may need to tell somebody, well, honestly, I cannot do this anymore because this is really what I wanted to. But if you don't have that to offer me, then I need to find it somewhere else. And it will be a need for you to then begin looking and taking your energy and attention elsewhere. And I feel this energy, attention is going to lead you to a different area, greenest pastures, where you can bring that part of you, that skill of you. I feel somebody here maybe working a job, and yeah, you have like all this education or college degree, but then the job is not aligned with what you went to school for, and it's trying to close in on you mentally. And once you identify that situation, you're going to divert yourself now back to the path where you began. And the path where you began is you wanted to take these classes because you wanted to do this. Well, then, like I said, apply this to your situation there, Scorpio, please. Now, wherever you are, know that there is actually a different door for you to open. That door is actually closer than you think. That door may be in an area where you did not want to see or look first initially. This could be because there is a lot more competition in that job. But the people that are there, they go there, they get the experience, and then they move on. Not only that, but they're wise in their knowledge and their skill that you needed, versus the working in the location that has nothing to do with what you wanted to do, or the place that you are, what it has nothing to do with what you wanted to do in the first place. So you are going to now divert yourself and change your avenues, change your path. So you need to know there is another door for you, Scorpio. This door is actually closer than you think. Looking at the fact that you may need to do more to get to the actual front door is what you need to face. You may have to travel a little longer. You may have to work with a lot more people that you don't want to go, or the company where you don't want to, but that is only for you to begin the foundation, to have that in your background, and then move on with that experience now, saying, well, yes, I've done this. Don't wait too long. Somebody needs to make the decision. Somebody needs to think about the future that they actually set out for. You were very content in planning things when you were planning what you were doing, and it's almost like just, I don't know what happened, stress. Now, there is someone there ready to walk this path with you. It could be a Leo, but there is someone there that's ready to embark in this journey with you. Even if it means taking a different approach, someone is going to be there supporting you with it. this person is going to actually, it's like they are going to fill the void. If you are having to maybe take a pay cut from here to go back to something that's aligned with your career to get you to where you need to go, this person is going to be able to fill that void. If you need help with the laundry, the lunch or whatever, they're going to be able to fill that up. So they're going to be there to be your backbone somehow. They're also going to support you. This could be a form of a relative, a significant other, someone that cares deeply about you. This person is around you. You may need to seek guidance. I feel someone is being a bit stubborn, but you are going to need to seek guidance from those that are knowledgeable in their field. I'm not sure why this reading and the Pisces reading kind of went off bunker, but it has. Yeah, this there's two options for you now to pursue what you want to do. So you need to know that. You need to know that there's more than one option for you. It's not just one place where you can acquire this or that. One has a really different theme to it. There's a lot of people, a lot more competition, but it's almost like there is less pay, but then there's that foundation to help you. The other one has more pay, less people, but it's difficult to get in, something to that effect. But you will be, regardless of which choice you choose, is whichever one is actually in the path where you want to get to versus what you are working or currently have that is not in the path where you need to head to. Don't let, if you have someone with education or a strong background in something, don't stay stagnated on doing something that it's not part of what you were meant to be or do. Have the strength, the courage to find your way back, realign your goals, and begin again. There is no shame on beginning again if you need to, because what you want to do is actually available and is within reach. And you have a lot more, there's a lot more vitality and energy in it, because you are going to find your soul calling with it, and you're going to find why you fell in love with this. What is it that you wanted to do this? That when you do, you are going to move very confidently, because you are going to realize you have the potential. The potential is there. This is why you fell in love with it in the first place. I don't know why I need to just continue, but it's going very, very strongly. The strength is here. Your path is clear. Very clear. So I hope that you like this reading. I can't wait to do another one for you. No, sometimes the messages doesn't resonate right away because they're fortune teller. So in the future, but just keep this in mind for the future, or if it's current, that's even better. But just let me know. Okay? Thank you so much, Sun of Scorpion. Take care. Okay, Cancer, you're next. What you need to know. And let's see here what you need to know. Your dreams need a practical plan. Energy of Taurus. Your dreams need a practical plan. Let's see what's that. The Six of Wands. The Star. Wow, talking about dreams. The Three of Wands. The Three of Swords. The Judgment. The Ace of Wands. Three of Cups. Nine of Wands. Oh. The Two of Coins. The Page of Swords. There is something important coming your way. Let's see what this is. Palace of Cups. Oh my gosh, I'm just about to drop all the cards in. Palace of Cups here. This is to summarize the reading. Ace of Cups. The Wheel. The World. I already like it, Cancerian. You know, what is actually in your energy right now and what you need to know right now, Cancerian, is there are times in life where things can be very difficult when it seems things are not moving our way, when there seems like there is a delay. Everybody else seems to be doing okay, and we may feel like we're not. In reality, we might, but we don't see it. We may be in our feelings. You need to know, Cancerians, that if you were having or are having a very tough time right now, things are going to be getting better. The tears are going to be wiped. Your heart is going to be rejoicing. Your body is going to feel warm, but warm with a lot of joy, happiness, and the warmth of the sun and the universe around you. Somehow you've now come to a point in time where you want to be very successful. You want to do better. Someone might have been in a moment where things were not being taken serious, or it just seems like things were just not moving or working the way you expected, and now that is all going to be left in the past. There has been a moment where you've taken maybe a few days off, or this could be physically or mentally, and thinking and reassessing your path ahead. There is now a better perspective, a better plan. There will be a more guided journey for you. It's not going to be where you are going to just kind of go. There will be more of a structure for you that you are going to be following, and the structure is going to help you navigate even in those moments where you have to go through the rocks, the volcano, and everything. It will not be where you are just going. I feel that you are in need of a plan, and you need a practical plan, and that's exactly what I'm feeling. In need of a plan to begin the process. It's no longer just wanting to, hoping to, wishing to, maybe this might fall from the sky and happen. No, it will be a need for you to sit down and plan what you want. What is it that you want? You need to know that what you want wants you. If you are wanting success, how do you get to there? What is success for you? Success on what? In one aspect of your life, financial, emotional, what exactly is success for you? You need to define your purpose. Make a plan and begin your journey, because the stars are aligning for you to do just that. There has been quite of a disappointment. I feel you've tried, something didn't work your way, or something didn't quite ended up the way you hope, or people did not understood you, or something just disappointed you. It was disappointment. But now you are ready to look at things differently. There will be an overview of how you move along. This overview is a general overview of every aspect, but there's something in particular that you are ready to move forward. Now, when you come out of this mental state, of this quiet state where you're thinking and analyzing your plan, and you begin the action, there will be a lot of fire energy. There's going to be a lot of Leo energy in your actions moving forward. There is going to be where you are going to now have an opportunity to showcase what you can do. Someone is going to be now coming from a almost like a cave, and then all of a sudden you see the light. It's almost like the Cancerian is driving to a tunnel, and all of a sudden it got really dark, and then you thought, well, you have your little lights in your car or your bicycle and you can see, but then all of a sudden the light bulb went out and you find yourself in a bit of a dark, and it was a moment where you're like, oh my God, now what? Oh my God, what? But then you found a bit of a strength in you and said, well, if I keep going, I eventually should see something that way. And you were going, you quite didn't know where you were going, but now this Cancerian is going to, before they know that they had to go through a tunnel every day for something, they're going to say, you know what, let me bring me a flashlight just in case the light goes out, my car die, I need to walk, and I'm going to bring a map, a sandwich, and everything. There will be that thought, that mind process. And then you're going to realize when the light goes off, you're just going to look and say, let me turn the flashlight on, my music on, and keep walking. I have comfortable shoes and my peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and you just continue going because you know exactly where you have to go. You have a plan, and before you know it, there is the light, and you're going, and then you're looking back and seeing all these people back there like, oh, they didn't prepare. How come they didn't prepare? But then you realize, well, I prepared because when I didn't prepare, this is what happened, this Three of Swords. So now I know better. So lessons have been learned. Someone is now a different student, and the student is the students of life, and the path that you are going to sail yourself or navigate, it is going to be more of a aligned to what you want to, because they will have a plan. This is very suiting with what I'm getting here, that your dreams need a practical plan. You have faced a part of you that you did not want to face, and someone is going to also face it with you. I feel someone might have brought this to your attention. I think someone was very loving, very caring, and then all of a sudden this person sat down and said, listen, we need to talk. I see that you do this, that, and that. That's a problem. And it brought you to that realization that a new way of doing things needed to begin. And then you strategically took some time to planning, because the star is here. The star is here. How do you get to your dreams, you ask? That's what you ask with the star. How do you get to victory with the Six of Wands? The victory began the moment you begin analyzing and thinking this, realizing that you came from heartache and disappointment. Things did not work your way, or whatever the situation might have been. And then when that happened and you realize, well, this didn't work out, the judgment, the Ace of Wands is the action that you're taking. But then there is the Three of Cups. This Three of Cups could be that you feel that things might not work now the way you want to, or the people that are around you are not going to be supporting you. I feel that because of what happened here, you're afraid in a way that people are not going to want to be your friends, cooperate. I'm not sure where that came from, but cooperate, help you, something to that effect. But the reality is that all these people were waiting for you. This is the Nine of Wands. They're just been quietly sitting, waiting on you, hoping that you came to this realization yourself that a new, different approach needed to be, or a new, different way of doing things. So you need to know those people are there. Your victory is what they are craved the most. They are not going to leave. So finding and aligning with your plan, your goal, or what you wish to have, and then begin seeking that guidance. I feel that you are going to come into this moment where you are going to be more attentive to, if it is at work, for example, to your calendar, to your work. If things got a little boring, monotonous, you are going to be freshening up your mind and realizing how important this job is for you, because this is what you have right now, and you need to work things different, and you're going to come out with a different plan. Today I'm going to check emails. Tomorrow I'm going to do something to that effect. In the morning I check emails, in the evening, and there will be a calendar that is going to lead to success. There's planning here. Others of you are going to be more open to do what is necessary to continue progressing in your education. Others will be someone more attentive to the things that they need to attend, so that nothing falls through the crack. And this means it means you with your medical appointment. It means you mentally, healthy mentally. It means you attending to what is needed for you. You need to know that the moment that you begin taking this time to reassess your reality, you are going to take yourself into this journey to lead to exactly where you need to go, which is the Page of Swords. A fresh way of thinking, a clear mind, open to what people are saying, more receptive. There will be more growth, but it's going to be in a mental sense at the beginning. The mental sense is going to lead you to a different growth. There will be a more harmonious time in the home, if this has to do with your home being stressful and a lot of things just now sort of fall into the crack. The Palace of Cups is here to tell you that you are going to be experiencing a lot more harmony in the home. There will be more of a attention to details. There will be more of a family supporting and guiding you, and there will be more of you supporting and guiding yourself. That is the most important part of this reading, is you loving you. You doing this for you, not for somebody else, but for you. How is this going to affect you? Because the Ace of Cups, the will and the world, is here waiting on you. The Ace of Cups, that one person, that one thing that is going to realize this is actually more significant and more important that you are making it seem it's not. You are going to be someone who takes the time to turn in your work, take the time to come into work early, take the time to exercise, eat healthy, attend to your medical appointments, call your family, your friends, and let them know how significant and important they are, or just call them and say hello. You are going to be beginning this journey in your mind. It's not so much the physical, but your way of thinking. Your health is going to begin in your mind when you take the time to analyze what is important, what is just perspective, what you want out of life. The will, the world, the Ace of Cups is the overall outcome of your new journey, where things are going to be in your favor. Things are going to be in your favor. You will be experiencing, it's just a lot of fresh air. Somebody here also needs fresh air. There will be a need for you to declutter your environment very strongly. Clean up your environment, open windows, get some fresh air, clear things, freshen things up. Add something there, colorful, something meaningful, something that keeps you inspired. Have you accomplished something in the past, a training, a class, a certificate? Put it on the wall so that you can see it every day. Because this Three of Swords is not who you are. That's not who you are. That is just something that happened. That is something that was just the disappointment. It might have caused a setback. But there is so much more to you. You are focused over here, and that's not where you need to focus. Move on now. Get out of that energy. Bring yourself to where you need to go. Every part of you that needs attention is going to be attended to. Every part of your soul and your energy, whether it's in the physical or otherwise, it will be attended. You are going to be, when you are told to, or asked to do something, you're going to immediately take the action and do it and get it done. You are going to be grounded in your belief that you need to perhaps not overindulge, but focus on what you are doing. I feel you're going to have a bit of a fixed mind there, even though you are not a fixed mind, and it's going to be a more of a clarity. So you sitting or getting some fresh air, sitting in a park. Maybe now it may be difficult because it's cold in some places, but just having an area where you are. This could be a church too, a spiritual place, a meditation, moment of meditation. There is just freshness to you. There is just freshness to you. But this freshness is coming from within. The within is going to show into the out, where other people are going to see. Notice you're changing, you're different. I feel you're going to go through a transformation here, a major transformation of the mind, the spirit, and the soul. This transformation is going to leave you and hand you the world where you're going to realize, if I can do this, what else can I do? I can do it all. I'm capable of doing it all. All you needed to do was just make the decision of what I wanted to do. But you know, there is help. If you live alone and you don't have a lot of family, or you don't feel that, well, who's going to help me? The help doesn't have to be someone coming to, you know, push you around or something. It could be doors opening, or the little things, or the opportunities that you begin seeing. There will be now where your eye is very open, to where you're going to see what was wrong, what needs to be done, and what you need to fix, and how you need to fix it. There is a lot of clarity to you, into your mind now, where you're heading. So I don't want to continue this part of the reading because this is actually beautiful. I am going to have some ice cream, and then I'm going to try to load this video because it takes a while. So I hope that you love this reading, all of you water signs, and I cannot wait to see you in the next reading. Thank you so much for your share, your likes, and your subscribe, and take care.